For new players, I suggest playing the game as Ahsoka. Why? Because she's very fast and good at dodging, plus she has a very strong special move. For intermediate players, I recommend playing the game as Obi-Wan Kenobi, because of his awesome combos and his force abilities. He's a pretty good balance all around too. Now unlocking Kit Fisto, Ploon Koon, and Mace Windu are done in the challenge mode. Then play as these different characters will unlock alternate costumes and stages when you play battle mode. If you need any more help, please go to the K-Wing forum site. You said it. The characters never shut up. Enough is enough. It's worse than Dragon Ball Z almost. The 3 added mini-games can get really annoying, especially when you're in the middle of a really good duel. Depending on how good your foe is, you can lightsaber clash 6 times each round. After a while, it gets really old really fast, so if you wanted to annoy people from playing this game, just clash lightsabers 12 times a match. You have to sit there and wait for it to load too, plus the enemy can just waggle the Wiimote really fast to win the quick draws. Speaking of waggling, when playing another player, especially against Ahsoka, all the second player has to do is waggle the Wiimote really fast. It doesn't matter if that player doesn't know combos, because they're waggling, they can whoop a seasoned vet at this game, especially if you're trying to do combos and dodge. It's just not fair, but other than that, this game isn't really that bad. The best thing that I could suggest is always parry and try to run away as much as possible and get some really good force hits in. Otherwise, the waggling foe is going to beat you. Playing this game with 2 players is really what makes this game fun. From playing the computer a day or so and getting really good on Grandmaster difficulty, I wasn't quite prepared for playing another person, namely my wife. Now that was some fun battles, I'll tell you that much. Playing the computer was getting really boring, and I thought I had a really good idea what score I was going to give this game. But the second player changed my view and made me like this game a lot more. Now, K-Wife doesn't really like fighting games, so I was really surprised that she actually enjoyed playing this. Now, we had some pretty intense battles too, unless she was playing as Ahsoka. Still, we spent a good 3 hours the other night playing this, and it was so much fun. I just really loved playing it, and it's hard to predict what the second player is going to do, and even if they're waggling the Wiimote and you're using the combos and stuff, you still have to be on your toes and evade and block, and it's just a lot of fun. And there's very few Wii fighting games that I can think of that are actually a lot of fun to play. Not to mention, there are destructible environments in this game too, so if I want to take my lightsaber and like hack away at like a nearby post or some type of object, I can cut the thing at 2, and then I can throw it at my wife. In the game, that is. Plus the force powers are really great. I love the ability to pick up things and throw it. I loved all the lighting effects. If you've been stuck playing single player, play 2 players in order to understand how much fun this game can really be. Trust me, I know single player can get really boring pretty quick, but it is necessary for you to play it to unlock characters, hidden alternate outfits, and costumes. What makes the game bearable for single player is the amazing cutscenes and the stellar voice acting. Plus, you have a few other modes that you can play by yourself. However, the best reason to get this game is the multiplayer ability. It's not easy to predict your friends or your family's attacks, and most matches are really anybody's guess. So that's what makes this game a lot of fun. Anyone in your family will be able to pick up the lightsaber and be able to play right off the bat, and that's really part of the charm of this game. So for you parents out there, this would probably be a really good idea for little kids for Christmas. For older Star Wars fans, I have a mixed opinion about it. I was ready to give this game a 4 out of 5, but after playing 2-player and having so much fun, I have to give it a 6, which is pretty good. Well, that does it for me, guys. God bless and happy gaming. Thank you so much for watching, and stay glued to Got Games for more of my reviews.